Have you ever felt like something is holding you back from living the peaceful life you deserve? Maybe it's a habit you've carried for years, a way of thinking, a relationship, or even a lingering regret. These habits can weigh us down, often without us realizing it. But what if I told you that by letting go of just a few of these burdens, you could transform your life? Imagine waking up each day feeling lighter, freer, and more at peace. In this video, I'll reveal 5 habits that might be standing between you and true happiness. These aren't just tips, they're lessons rooted in wisdom and designed to help you let go and thrive in your golden years. Stick with me until the end, because I'll share a powerful mindset shift that could change the way you see yourself and your future forever. Trust me, you don't want to miss this.
Thanks for sticking with me so far. Before we continue, please take a moment to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on more valuable content coming your way. Your support means a lot, thank you.
Life has a way of teaching us what truly matters, but as we age, it's easy to hold on to habits that no longer serve us. Maybe it's perfectionism that makes you feel like you're never enough, or perhaps it's resentment from old wounds that keep stealing your joy. These habits weigh us down, keeping us from experiencing the peace and fulfillment we've worked so hard for. But here's the good news. You don't have to carry them anymore. By letting go, you can create space for what truly matters: love, joy, and deeper connections. Today, I'm sharing 5 habits to leave behind for a lighter, happier life. These are habits I've seen time and again, not just in my own journey, but in the lives of others who've found freedom and peace by letting go. Each one comes with actionable steps to help you make a real, lasting change. So, grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's start this journey together. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools you need to release these habits and embrace a life filled with clarity and meaning. Perfectionism is a sneaky habit. It disguises itself as ambition or high standards. But in reality, it's a weight that keeps us from appreciating life as it is. Let me share a story. My neighbor Susan was known for her perfect holiday dinners. Every year she'd spend weeks preparing, making sure every dish and decoration was flawless. But one year, a pie burned, and her dog knocked over a centerpiece. Instead of enjoying the laughter and love around her, she spent the evening apologizing for things no one else even noticed. The Stoics teach us that perfection is an illusion. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In other words, embrace the imperfections. They're part of the journey. Here's how you can start letting go of perfectionism. First, reframe mistakes as opportunities for growth. If something goes wrong, ask yourself, what did I learn from this? Second, practice self-compassion. The next time you catch yourself being overly critical, pause and remind yourself that you're human, not a machine. Finally, focus on the moments that matter. No one will remember if the pie wasn't perfect, but they'll remember the laughter shared at the table. In today's world, it's easier than ever to compare ourselves to others. Social media shows us a highlight reel of other people's lives, and it's easy to think, why isn't my life like that? A retired friend of mine, Tom, once shared how he used to feel inadequate every time he saw his former colleagues traveling the world or buying expensive toys. But one day, he asked himself, do I really want what they have, or do I just want to feel content with my own choices? That question changed everything for him. The Stoics believed in celebrating your own journey. Epictetus said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." Focus on what truly brings you joy, not what you think you should have because of someone else. To stop comparing yourself, write down 3 things you're grateful for in your life right now. Limit exposure to sources that make you feel inadequate, whether that's social media or certain social circles. Remember, the only person you need to compare yourself to is who you were yesterday. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you prioritized yourself? For many of us, especially as we age, taking care of others becomes second nature. But your well-being matters. It's the foundation for everything else. My friend Carol found this out the hard way. After years of caring for her family, she realized her health was suffering. She started small, walking for 10 minutes every morning and cutting back on sugary snacks. Over time, those small changes added up, and she told me she felt like she'd gained a whole new lease on life. Your health is your greatest asset. Without it, even the simplest joys become harder to enjoy. The Stoics remind us to care for the body and mind because they are vessels for living a good life. To prioritize your well-being, start with one small habit, like a daily walk or 5 minutes of mindfulness meditation. Schedule regular check-ins with your doctor, and don't ignore your mental health. Treat self-care as a non-negotiable part of your routine. Resentment is a quiet thief. It creeps in and steals your peace without you even realizing it. Maybe it's a family member who said something hurtful years ago, or a friend who let you down. I once held a grudge against my brother for a misunderstanding over our parents' estate. For years, we barely spoke. But one day, I realized the only person being hurt by that anger was me. So I reached out, and we talked. It wasn't easy, but it was worth it. Forgiveness isn't about excusing someone's behavior. It's about setting yourself free. As Seneca said, anger, if not restrained, is frequently more hurtful to us than the injury that provokes it. To let go of grudges, acknowledge the hurt. Say to yourself, this happened and it hurt, but it doesn't have to define me. Choose to forgive, even if it's just for your own peace. Write a letter expressing your feelings, even if you never send it. Reframe the experience as proof of your resilience and strength. Have you ever said yes to something only to regret it later? Overcommitting can lead to stress and burnout, even in retirement. A woman I know, Mary, was constantly volunteering for everything: bake sales, community events, babysitting for her grandkids. While these are all wonderful things, she found herself exhausted and resentful. Once she started saying no to things that didn't align with her priorities, she discovered she had more time and energy for what truly mattered. The Stoics teach us to focus on what's essential. Epictetus said, "If you wish to improve, be content to appear clueless or stupid in extraneous matters." In other words, saying no to distractions allows you to say yes to what's meaningful. Here's how to practice saying no. Pause before committing to anything and ask yourself, does this align with my values and priorities? Set boundaries and stick to them. Remember, your time is precious. It's okay to protect it. As you move through life, letting go of old habits is one of the most powerful gifts you can give yourself. By leaving behind perfectionism, comparison, neglecting your well-being, grudges, and saying yes to everything, you create space for what truly matters: joy, peace, and meaningful connections. Your golden years are a time to celebrate your wisdom and focus on what brings you fulfillment. Imagine how much lighter your days could feel without the weight of these habits holding you back. It's never too late to make a change and embrace the peace you deserve. What's one habit you're ready to let go of? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. And if this video resonated with you, don't forget to like it and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content like this. Together, we can create a community of wisdom and growth. Your journey to peace starts now.